All right, so I just got out of the gym and I was getting really frustrated, with the way this world works. I was just having a moment where I felt like I needed to express my anger because when I try to make YouTube videos or trying to help a client, I'm always trying to figure out my brain, like, what do people need to hear? What should I tell people? What's the right way to live to make yourself feel in more joy, to feel healthier? Like, what's the right way? And I realized this before, but it was very prominent that there is no right way. Everybody responds differently to different things. I could make a video telling people to do something, or like some insight I've gained in my life where I'm like, oh, this is what I'm doing now and it's helping. And that could help 10 people and it could hurt 10 people because ultimately everyone has to listen to their own gut feeling, right? And their own intuition. So like, let's say I'm implementing a diet that really works well for me. There might be people where it doesn't work well for them at all, but they see me thriving, right? And they think, oh, that's what I need to do and I'll thrive like her. But then they're not listening to their own intuition. So I'm in the car, right? I'm driving and I'm like, what am I supposed to tell people? I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm supposed to tell people what to do. And I heard through my spirit team, my higher self, the universe, whatever you want to call it, I just heard, you don't need to tell people to do anything. You just need to share your experiences. You need to share your life. Share what you're going through, your frustrations, your excitement. Share. Express yourself. And then when someone comes to you that needs your help, whether it's a client or a friend, hold space for them, right? Hold space. Create a safe space for them, because a lot of people don't feel safe to be vulnerable energetically, right? A lot of people don't feel safe to be emotional, to feel their emotions. So creating a safe space for someone and helping give them a space so they can connect with their intuition and follow their own inner guidance. That's all you need to do. There is no right way to live on this planet. There's no right diet. There's no right anything. And I feel like the reason sometimes I get so overwhelmed and feel like, oh, I just need to know what to tell them to do is because people do come to me and they're like, should I take this job? Is this relationship right for me? You know, and I'm that kind of person that wants to help and I want to fix it and I want to know the answer. And I'm just being reminded, like, Megan, it's not your job to know the answer. That your job is to help them find the answer, is to create a space, is to have a conversation so they can express themselves and talk out what's happening. Because most of the time, when a client comes to me and asks me a question, deep down they know the answer. Like if they're asking, is this relationship right for me? If they're asking that question, deep down they know it's not right for them, but they're scared. They're scared of being alone, or they're scared that they won't find anyone better, right? Or if they're asking, is this job right for me? But I'm thinking about leaving. Well, why are you thinking about leaving? You're not happy there. So yeah, it is time to leave, but you're scared. You're scared about your finances. You're scared you're not going to make enough money at your next job, or you're not going to find another job, right? We know what decision we need to make. It's just the fears that hold us back from making it. And sometimes for me, it still can be hard to hold a space for someone when I just want to fix it for them. I just want to tell them the answer and I just want to make it easy for them. Because sometimes we want someone just to tell us what to do, right? We just want someone to tell us what the answer is so we don't have to think about it. And yeah, so this is something, I feel like this knowledge that I'm kind of sharing and just expressing is something that I have been integrating for a while. Because I understand the importance of creating a safe space, because I finally have learned how to do that for myself. Creating an energetic safe space where I can feel my pain, where I can feel vulnerable, just even being in the car and letting myself feel that frustration. In the past, I would have been like, you're being too dramatic, don't worry about it. I would have not let myself feel that, because I would have thought it was pointless. I would have thought, oh, it's not going to help you. But when I got in the car for the gym, I was like, no, I'm going to give myself a safe space to feel in this frustration. And I was literally venting out loud, like, why is the world like this? I just want a structure. I want to be told what's right, what's wrong, what to do so I can share that with people, and that's it. And that's not how it works, right? It's not how it works. Nothing's right, nothing's wrong. It just is. And it's about following what's right for each and one of us, right? Our own intuition. I can share all my experiences and my information to everybody on my platform that watches my videos, but you have to decide, is what she's sharing, is the advice she's sharing, is that right for me? And if you go against your intuition, or maybe you're still learning how to follow your intuition, and you don't listen to it and you just do it, then sure, whatever that advice that I give could be harmful for you because it wasn't right for you. And then it made me think about how disconnected people are from their inner guidance. Like how just a lot of people don't even know how to tap into that, and how important it is, because there's so much information out there, right? When you're scrolling through TikTok or Instagram, you're scrolling on YouTube and you're finding all these different perspectives and all this information's being spewed at you and a lot of different opinions. You have to decide what feels right, what's going to help me in my path, and what is my inner guidance leaning towards, and practicing that, because I'm still practicing that. And it's getting stronger and stronger. But when you don't have that inner guidance and you're just taking in all this information, it's so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming because it's like, well, what's the right diet to eat? What's the right workout regimen? What's my passion? What's, the right people for me? Is this the right relationship for me? Yeah, I don't know exactly where I'm going with this video. I guess all I'm saying is, work with your intuition. It's important. There's so many opinions out there. There's so many different energies constantly coming at us that we're available to connect with now that we have these social media platforms, that it can be really overwhelming. And don't look to other people to tell you what to do. It's okay to look for validation and to talk out your situations and things like that, but it's important to follow your intuition. And your intuition isn't ever going to come from a place of fear. It's never going to come from a place of fear. That's your ego, right? Your intuition knows what to do, but then your fear gets in the way. It kind of says, no, if you do that, you might not make enough money, or you might be alone forever, or if you do that, you might hurt that person's feelings, or whatever it is. Just some random gym car thoughts that I had that I wanted to share. Because I want to make more content and I want to make more videos, but I struggle sometimes. I do. I have these fears that come through, like I'm going to share the wrong information. I'm going to lead someone down the wrong path. But what I realize now is I have to trust that as long as I'm sharing my information, my messages with compassion and love, and then I have to trust that the people receiving that information will follow what's right for them. And if they don't, then that will be a lesson that they have to learn, right? And that's all part of the process. I think that's where my people-pleasing tendencies come through, right? I just want to please everybody. But I'm moving away from that. I am. Slowly but surely. It's taking some time. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to share. Thanks for listening. I love you guys.